Hi, boys and girls. Now we're into topic D, and this is lesson 16 homework. We're going to begin to add and subtract two fractions, but they have the same units, so we don't have to do anything to make the units the same. That will come later. So we did this during the concept development and problem set, and you can always refer back to the problem set. So first we're going to subtract with units. So it's basically 3 minus 2, which is 1, and they're at sixths. So 3 minus 6, 3 6 minus 2 6 is 1 6. Then we have tenths. 5 tenths minus 3 tenths. Well, 5 minus 3 is 2, and they're in tenths, so 2 tenths. 3 fourths minus 2 fourths. Well, 3 minus 2 is 1, and they're fourths, so 1 fourth. 5 thirds minus 2 thirds. 5 minus 2 is 3, so it's 3 thirds, or 1. So now we're going to do it with actual fractions. 3 fifths minus 2 fifths. Well, 3 minus 2 is 1, so it's 1 fifth. 7 ninths minus 3 ninths. Well, 7 minus 3 is 4, and they're ninths, so 4 ninths. 7 minus 3 is 4, and they're in twelfths. 7 twelfths minus 3 twelfths is 4 twelfths. 6 minus 4 is 2. 6 6 minus 4 6 is 2 sixths. 5 thirds minus 2 thirds. Well, 5 minus 2 is 3, so that's 3 thirds, or 1. 7 fourths minus 5 fourths. Well, 7 minus 5 is 2, so 2 fourths. And again, you need to be able to add and subtract, right? So now we're going to use number bonds because when we subtract, it's going to be greater than 1. And they gave you an example here of what it should look like. So 17 eighths minus 6 eighths. Well, 17 minus 16 is 11, so 11 eighths. So we make our number bond. We have 8 eighths, which make a whole. 8, 9, 10, 11, that's 3 eighths. So it's 1 and 3 eighths. 9 minus 3 is 6, and they're fifths, so 6 fifths. So 5 fifths is the 1, and 6 minus 5 is 1, so 1 fifth, so 1 and 1 fifth. 11 minus 6, 11 fourths minus 6 fourths is 5 fourths. We make our whole, which is 4 fourths. And if we take 4 fourths away, we're left with 1 fourth, so 1 and 1 fourth. 10 sevenths minus 2 sevenths is 8 sevenths. 10 minus 2 is 8. So we have 7 sevenths, and one more makes 8 sevenths, so 1 seventh. 21 tenths minus 9 tenths. 21 minus 9 is 12, so 12 tenths. We have 10 tenths, 10, 11, 12, so that's 2 tenths, 1 and 2 tenths. And now we're going to add. It's the same thing. 4 fifths plus 2 fifths. 4 plus 2 is 6, and they're fifths. 5 eighths plus 2 eighths. 5 plus 2 is 7, so 7 eighths. And we're going to do it with actual fractions. 3 elevenths plus 6 elevenths. 3 plus 6 is 9, so 9 elevenths. 3 tenths plus 6 tenths. 3 plus 6 is 9, so 9 tenths. And here we go with the number bonds. 3 fourths plus 3 fourths is 6 fourths. So we have 4 fourths to make the whole. 4, 5, 6, 2 fourths, 1 and 2 fourths. 8 twelfths plus 6 twelfths. Well, 8 plus 6 is 14, so 14 twelfths. We make our whole, which is 12 twelfths. 12, 13, 14, that's 2 twelfths. 1 and 2 twelfths. 5 eighths plus 7 eighths. 5 plus 7 is 12, so that's 12 eighths. 8 eighths, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, that's 4 eighths, 1 and 4 eighths. 8 tenths plus 5 tenths. 8 plus 5 is 13, so 13 tenths. 10 tenths, 10, 11, 12, 13. That gives us 1 and 3 tenths. 3 fifths plus 6 fifths. 3 plus 6 is 9, so 9 fifths. 5 fifths is 1. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 4 fifths. 1 and 4 fifths. 4 thirds plus 2 thirds. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 thirds. We have 3 thirds. Up. 3, 4, 5, 6. Up. 3 thirds again. 1 and 1 make 2. And finally, and I don't really know why they are going back to the number line because you've been using it without. I think it's just to make it solid. So we have 11 ninths minus 5 ninths. 11 minus 5 is 6 ninths. So in the number line, here's 11 ninths. If we take away 5 ninths, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 ninths. 13 twelfths plus 4 twelfths. 13 plus 4 is 17, 17 twelfths. So we have 13 fourths plus 4 fourths. 13 twelfths, 14 twelfths, 15 twelfths, 16 twelfths, 17 twelfths, because we added 4 twelfths. And there you have it. So it is easy when the units are the same, because you're really just adding and subtracting, which you should be able to do. Even on your fingers is fine. But you should be able to do that. And you know it's going to get harder because you know we're not going to have the same units and you're going to have to find a common denominator. But we've done that. So it's kind of integrating and coming together with all the skills you've learned. And that can be challenging, but you can do it. So I'll see you in the morning. Have a lovely evening. Bye.